So we all know social media, right? It's this cancerous form of, well, I guess it's supposed to be communication where people could share their ideas. At least that's what it began as. And it was fun to start with, but as more and more people got on the main platforms like Facebook and Twitter, you started gathering a minority, but very loud amount of internet weirdos who seemed hell-bent on carrying the fun out of everything and demanding other people were censored and weren't allowed to have an opinion that was deemed wrong by them. And they started ruining everything, normally by pretending everything was racisms to get their own way. Of course, because these people are idiots, they don't realize if you start trying to deplatform other people, eventually the monster you created will turn on you. So that's always funny, and it's led to some funny times in the past. So obviously the homeless guy that runs Twitter and the alien in human skin, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, saw this want for fat white women, and it's always fat white women at the crux of most problems, to be honest, to have an internet dad that they never had in real life. So they ran with it, censoring anyone and everyone, and one particular side that didn't agree with the narrative they wanted the sheep, totally free thinking and independent people to believe. It's just a coincidence what you would call the left fully believes everything on the mainstream media and has 100% trust in the government. These people totally think they're themselves honest. So they went to town on the old censorship malarkey, which culminated in Donald Trump, the sitting president of the USA, being banned for the police letting in protesters into the Capitol building and taking selfies with them and having a nice self-guided tour. By the way, nice going, Vice. I thought you making articles about cum cocktails showed what huge pussies you become. But this journalist published this article yesterday where they whine about crying about the Capitol 6 months later. It's an article describing a literally shaking and crying right now meme. Jesus Christ, have some fucking self-respect. But I digress. Trump got kicked off Twitter and Facebook, and once the most popular man who ever lived, ice cream enthusiast and huge racist Joe Biden took office, Twitter and Facebook purged mostly what they considered right-wing accounts. It was blatant censorship, whatever way you want to call it, and Twitter especially just became an, albeit very funny, website to watch communists lose their minds over something they imagined in their heads to offend themselves. It's just a mental illness app now. It's kind of sad. But today, Donald Trump is back in the game and is now suing them for himself being banned off the platform, and other people as well are joining this lawsuit. I'm not going to lie, this is going to be kind of big. Under Section 230, websites like social media are granted immunity from what their users post because they're not regarded as publishers of the content. However, if you start curating the content yourself, you are deeming what is worthy of publication. And if you are stifling a certain set of ideas and only allowing the ideas you like, that probably would make you a publisher, I would imagine. So this is quite big. An ex-president going against big tech, and he makes a good point here. I'm not going to do a Donald Trump impression, I can't do one. We are the majority side. Social media has given extraordinary power to a group of big tech giants that are working with the government, the mainstream media, and a large segment of a political party to suppress the views of the American people. And they've been very successful at it. Yes, they have. They really have. But again, I'm sure it's just a coincidence all of these platforms and the media and the government all tightly aligned and parrot the same woke ideals. It's not brainwashing at all. All of these NPCs, bright and intelligent free spirits, just think and talk exactly the same way by complete coincidence. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to see more content like this. Thanks, boy.